Daniel says, Geoff says, seasonal death of roots leaves tunnels in the soil becoming compost corridors, which are later invaded by fungi. I find this really impressive. It got me thinking about an annual garden bed that's constantly being replanted. If you plant seeds over where fungi already in the root pattern, would the new plant's roots follow the same path left by the previous plant? Would the roots reach further down and faster than the last plants? And if that's the case, wouldn't each season roots go deeper and grow quicker than before? It's amazing to think that most people do extra work by pulling out the roots. There's a lot of famous organic gardens around the world where they don't pull out the plants, they just cut them off and leave the roots in position. And quite often the residuals that are not harvested of the plant above the soil is left behind. And then more compost is often put on and then it's planted straight into, because they're production gardens. They've got to keep producing, so they've got to keep adding compost. You can go a lot more casual than that. You don't have to keep adding massive amounts of compost. You just top up as you take more production. But definitely you can plant right into the dying roots or dead roots of the previous crop, and they become an asset to the following crop and relieve compaction. And the roots probably do go straight down after the compost that's being decomposed by fungi and bacteria in the soil. And they're all beneficial, fungi and bacteria. They're not harmful to the new crop. They're actually beneficial. They're taking up space of any detrimental microorganisms in the soil. If you've got it working right, the soil is so full of beneficial microorganisms in all their diversity. There's no room for pathogens. There's no room for bad guys. They're not likely to keep going deeper because there's a physical depth that most plants can get to as a maximum. They'll get to their maximum potential, and that's where they'll stay. But you'll get to maximum quicker, and everything will be working better if you find a way to leave the roots in where possible and work around those, slightly changing planting positions while those old residual roots break down season by season. Not a problem at all. Works fine.